All right, guys, we are back with top 8 Edison format at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We have Rocky on the left playing, I think, Machina GBs versus Chad on the right playing Diva Hero Beat. This tournament was 4 rounds of Swiss, cut the top 8, and I believe both these guys went X1 in Swiss. We had 20 players on this particular day, and I think only one X2 snuck into top 8, which was the 8th seed. Now, Rocky and Chad don't have a win on the channel this year. They've both been in the finals a few times, but we'll see who'll move on to the semis. I didn't even know Rocky was playing Machina GBs. I thought he was just playing pure GBs. Okay, so people would just splash the Machina engine and everything. So it looks like Chad went first. Summon Alias, set 2. And here comes Smashing Ground. Spark. Nope, lets it go. So yeah, he's got GB. He's got like Laquari and Bestiari in his hand. So summon Laquari. Here comes Bottomless. Now Rocky sets 2. Yeah, so you tell Chad is left-handed. We were actually talking about this at locals. How many people are left-handed that play Edison? There's actually like quite a few. I think like 5. All right, so here comes Rhoda from Chad. Search Stratos. He's probably going to go back in, so he doesn't need to shuffle. Unless if he's going to summon Alias first. Oh, Starlight. Rocky loves Starlight Road. Yeah, he oh my god. I think he just throws 2 Starlight Roads in like every deck. That's my guess. Because every time I face Rocky, he always has Starlight Road against me too. Starlight Road can be such a blowout at times. We'll see if Chad can overcome it. I mean, you just get a free 2,500. Like, your opponent loses a card, and you get a free 2,500 beat stick that can negate a card. It's so good. Now here, Rocky normal summons Bestiari. D-Prison? D-Prison would be really good right here. Oh, wow. Chad doesn't have D-Prison. So 7. And now he's going to hit him with the Bestiari. Yeah, but like, what can he do with the Bestiari except tag out for Laquari? That's like the only thing he can do. Yep, tag out. I guess you could Red Tiari and get rid of the Stratos as well. Yeah, you can. It's either Red Tiari or Laquari. Red Tiari is not a bad play though, because Miracle Fusion is one of his outs, but he has Stratos and Alias in there, so we'll see what Rocky decides to do. Now, as far as who am I going to root for in this match, definitely Rocky. He's playing the much spicier deck. While Diva Hero Beat is a deck that used to see a lot of people were playing this deck when I first started uploading on the channel 2 years ago. But it died out. Also because I stopped playing the deck as well. Because I used to play this deck a lot. It's just really inconsistent. I even played it on DB ranked, and here comes Alias. I also made top 8 in this tournament. I went X1 in Swiss. Chad was the only person who beat me in the Swiss rounds. So Laquari attack. Here comes Gemini Spark. He negates the Spark. Well, that's rough because you don't even get the draw. Attack with Laquari. So Chad is at 37. Tag out Laquari. Man, if you go for the Bestiari here, I think Chad has a Bottomless. So let's hope he doesn't. Oh, he's about to get Bottomless. I smell it. Watch. He's about to get bottom. Yeah, Chad's already like, which one? I'm about to Bottomless you. Watch. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. Okay. That makes more sense now that he also had a Starlight Road. So they're both main decking Starlight Road. Summon Alias. Attack. Here comes D-Prison. Solemn. Solemn Judgment. You know what's crazy? Like, I think the rest of Rocky's hand is bad. Like, he's got a Machina Force in his hand. This is pretty crazy. Like, Rocky should be dominating. I mean, he is up 2 cards on Chad right now. But, like, one of them's a brick. Yeah, the Machina Force is a brick right now. Stand by main. Attack with Alias. Oh, and he's got a Gorz stuck in his hand. Oh, yeah, his hand is not good. Did he just draw another Machina Force? Yo, his hand is double Force Gorz. Here comes Yada from Chad. What else you got, man? Attack for 19. Set 1, pass to Rocky. Rocky draws Cyber. Okay, that's not a bad draw. Special Cyber. So we saw Rocky take Machina Hero Beat to the finals. But that deck makes, I guess, a little more sense. But Machina GB, I don't know about this deck. It's pretty impressive that Rocky even made top 8 with this deck, because I had no idea he was playing Machina GBs. I knew he was playing GBs, but I didn't know he was playing Machina GBs. I didn't face him on this particular day. All right, so here comes. All right, he torrentials. Okay, yeah. Rocky just needs to draw. If Rocky draws Gear Frame. Oh, but here comes Miracle. Banish Alias or Gilman and I think Stratos. So attack for 25. All right, come on. Gear Frame. He just shoots you. Oh, man. Rocky's hand is unplayable. Oh, wow. He's got Machina Force, Chariot, and Gorz in hand. Oh, he said the Chariot. Now your Gorz is even more dead. Attack for 25, and that's game. Oh, he had 2 Chariots. Yeah, these 2 decks don't mix. Well, I'm curious how many cards are in Rocky's deck. Because last time he was playing like 40, I think like 50 cards. And he took that deck to the finals. And almost, you know what's crazy? If you guys go back and watch that finals, it was Rocky versus the Sheriff. I think Rocky would have won if he just tribute set Cyber Dragon. Yeah, I remember it came down to game 3 and Rocky tribute summoned the Cyber Dragon instead of just tribute setting. And lowest bottom is a Cyber Dragon. And if he would have just set the Cyber Dragon, Rocky probably wins that game in that match. Anyways, so Rocky went first, set 2. Now Chad summons Diva. Can't bring out Gilman. Come on, Rocky. Pull off the Legacy 2-0. Now, I do want to mention, I did film both semifinals matches for this tournament, but only one top 8 match. So 617 from the Gilman. Synchro for Catastor. He's playing against Machina / GB, so... But I don't think Chad even saw the Machina stuff. Yeah, he didn't even see it. Here comes Cyber Dragon. Oof. Wait, Rocky, are you going to contact or what? Yeah, okay. He contacted. Bring out Chimera Attack. Oh, no, Chad misplayed. Oh, no. Ooh. Yeah, Chad misplayed. He should have bottomless the Cyber Dragon. He probably forgot that he could contact with Catastor. Normal summon Bestiary. Attack. It's good. Now Bestiary is going to tag out. For what? Laquari or Retiari? I mean, he's got 2 water, so I think you're better off just going Laquari. Yeah, just go Laquari. Because there's no reason to red Tiari him. Yep, Laquari. So I competed in a redo tournament this past weekend, and there was a guy playing Machina Gear. He beat me in top 4. And it was interesting, he was only playing 1 gear frame and 1 fortress. That was a really interesting deck choices because he can go get his 1 gear frame whenever he wants to. Thanks to Gigant X. Anyway, here comes Heavy. Yeah, not looking. I think we're going to game 3. Rocky attacks with Laquari. I just want to see the Machina stuff. Last game, they were only stuck in his hand. All right, Rocky sets 2. Pass to Chad. Chad sets 1. Oh, there's the orange can. If I'm Chad, I'm just trying to put myself in Chad's shoes, and I saw this. I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, I would be shocked. I would be losing my mind. Wait, what? Machina gear frame? All right, 18 and 21. Oh, he's got DD Crows. He'll tag out. Might as well bestiari him. And it is bottomless. Oof. Now you're not going to have bestiari for the rest of the game. But at least he won't be able to bestiari your fortress if you draw another. Okay, so Chad concedes. Oh, he had Solemn too. Yeah, he was losing that game anyway. So we are going to game 3. Who will move on to the semifinals? Now, who's the other 3 players in the semifinals? We have Nate with Diva Hero because he beat me in top 8. Yeah, Nate with Diva Hero with Gravekeeper Spy. He would be facing the winner of these 2. And then the other semifinals match is Bob's Amaryllis deck versus Steven's Blackwing deck. All right, so Chad goes first, game 3. Diva into Gilman. Synchro, will he go Catastor turn 1 or Android? So it goes Catastor. Set 1, pass to Rocky. Rocky draws. Set. I think he's sending D Prison and Torrential. Here comes MST. Nails the D Prison. All right, that was a good one. As long as I think his other back row is Torrential. So the rest of Rocky's hand, I think, is 2 GBs and a Kaiku. Okay, so the rest of his cards can't deal with a Catastor. Oh, yeah, I had a feeling he had Torrential. Yep, or I just saw it when he was shuffling his hand. Chain Spark. He's going to draw a card. Yeah, if he hadn't walked into that Torrential, I think he would have been in a really good spot. So he normal summons Kaiku. Here comes D Prison. You know what's crazy? I don't think I would side in Kaiku against this deck. All of Chad's monsters are bigger than 18. Alias. The only thing would be Stratos, I guess. But you don't even run over Stratos. You trade with Stratos. All right, summon a quest. Here comes Hero Blast. Pop the quest. Grab back the Alias. So this is why this deck's a bad matchup for GBs. Just because Spark and Hero Blast and Alias and Diva. Yeah, this is just a rough matchup for GBs. I consider Rocky's deck more of a GB deck. We haven't seen him use the Machina stuff at all. Except he summoned a Gear Frame, but that could have been any 1800 beater. Like Cyber Dragon is a card that you could see GB players main decking. Okay, D prison. Oof. Now you're in trouble. You can't run over that alias. Sent one pass to Chad. Happy. You can see he was a little frustrated. You can see some frustration there on Rocky's part. Oh man. Rocky, you're cooked. You need to draw another Cyber Drag. Or are both gone? I think he just drew Gores. E-Call. Is he going to bring out 3? Or what else does he have? Ocean? Has he used Stratos? Okay, he's out of aliases, though. Yeah, he's out of aliases. All right, so he grabs Ocean. Attack for 18. $19 and that is game. So Chad is moving on to the semifinals to meet Nate's Diva Hero deck. Interesting deck that Rocky cooked up. I had no idea he was playing the Machina engine in his GB deck, but yeah, we saw him. It cost him game 1 because he had like all these bricks in his hand. The Gores, because he set the dead chariot, so he couldn't drop the Gores. He probably set the chariot and then eventually drew into the Gores. But yeah, that's just, those two engines don't mesh well together. That's just the truth. Machina and GBs. Like, GBs is already inconsistent enough, and you're adding another engine to it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and if you haven't already, please consider joining our members only. I'm uploading War League content, and I'm going to start uploading some redo content as well. I also have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epic Cards and Games. Those links are in the description. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.